I am in Beverly Hills, California today. Famous tree-lined streets. I'm going right into the Beverly Hills Triangle today, the heart of Beverly Hills. So why don't you come along with me and have some fun? I am parked in one of the city parking structures, which are free for 2 hours. So you just get one of those out and park one of those. It's really easy. There's a number of them around the triangle. And I had to jump across the road here and come over to the obligatory visit to the Beverly Hills sign. Lots of tourists out here taking pictures of the sign. It is just across from the actual Beverly Hills Triangle, which is in that direction. This is the corner of Beverly Drive and Santa Monica Boulevard. Very congested over here. If you're coming into Beverly Hills, do take into consideration and allocate for extra traffic. It is always busy. That yellow bus we just passed, that's another great option for touring around the Beverly Hills area. They will take you around to all the sites and give you some more in-depth knowledge along the way. One of the first things I do when I come here to Beverly Hills is I always go to La Colombe and get a coffee to walk around with. Just got a black coffee there at La Colombe. I did ask the worker inside how you pronounce it, if it's La Colombe or La Colombe. She laughed. She didn't seem to really know either, although she does work there. She says she calls it La Colombe. So if you do know how to pronounce that properly, why don't you write in the comments below and let me know. I have always just called it La Colombe. I always buy their cans from the grocery stores too. When I'm here in town, I like to go and get the black coffee that's on draft. Just taking a walk down Camden Drive here. It is on the other side of Rodeo Drive. It's a lot quieter. There's a lot of office buildings here, medical facilities. There's the occasional retail as well, but it's mostly office and medical. One block east of here is Rodeo, and then one block east of Rodeo is Beverly. And that basically is the entirety of the Beverly Hills Triangle. We are gonna walk down to Rodeo Drive here in a minute, show you guys that. Just wanted to, it gets really loud over there on Rodeo Drive sometimes, so just wanted to touch base with you here and have a little bit of a quiet walk before we head over to the chaos. And of course, over here on Camden Drive is the famous Mr. Chow location. Very popular eatery. They do have outdoor dining here as well with the heat lamps. Taking a quick look here at the Mr. Chow menu. Lots of different Asian inspired goodies. Mr. Mignon looks good to me. Ma Mignon. Ma bad. And across the street from Mr. Chow here on Camden Drive, we do have the Equinox Gym and the William Morris Entertainment Headquarters. Turning on to Dayton Way here, there is the fairly hidden The Grill on the Alley. Very popular spot for power lunches. Lots of big time deals consummated here at the Grill on the Alley. Really famous lunch spot. Continuing along Dayton Way. We are almost at the corner of Rodeo Drive and Dayton. There's the Louis Vuitton corner location. And right across we have Burberry. We are now at the corner of Rodeo Drive and Dayton Way. That European-inspired complex over there is called Two Rodeo. Does have the brick-lined pedestrian walk. Lots of people take pictures there. You can cross this intersection diagonally. Just have to be careful. Like I said earlier, lots of traffic around here. You always have to be wary of the crossing foot traffic. It's very interesting for me to be back here. I haven't been back here in a little bit. I used to be here every day when I had an office here in the Beverly Hills Triangle. I was here for 6 years or so every day. It's very interesting for me to be able to see the stores that have left and the new ones that have arrived, the ones that have stuck it out over the years. Louis Vuitton's been a staple there for ages. Fendi over there. And of course, at the end of the Rodeo Drive right there, as it meets Wilshire, is the famous Beverly Wilshire Hotel. We will go over there and take a peek. Also known as the Pretty Woman Hotel. Right there. Julia Roberts and Richard Gere filmed Pretty Woman at that hotel right there. Walked up to Rodeo, and of course at the top we have Tiffany and Company, the world famous jeweler. There's definitely been some turnover, you know, with the economy the way that it has been the last few years. A lot more things have gone online, obviously. Beverly Hills retail has gone through a transitional phase. But look, there's obviously something happening over here at Kith. Everyone's lined up to try and get inside to have the first shot at purchasing something. I am out of the loop on that. Gonna walk back up the other way here at Rodeo Drive. Lots of jewelers here on Rodeo Drive. Lots of jewelers and high-end luxury retailers. The rents here on Rodeo Drive are just astronomical. Something that has stood up over the last few years. A lot of these retailers don't actually use Rodeo Drive as one of their main sources of their income for their companies. They use it primarily as an advertisement. Not saying that they don't make money, just that they pay so much in rent here. Saint Laurent. They pay so much in rent here that it's tougher for them to turn that profit. This is one of the more peculiar buildings here on Rodeo Drive. The tenants who have come into this building over the years have always come and gone. No one's really survived here for a long time. First of all, it's never good to have retail on a second floor or basement. So it's a very peculiar building. I'm surprised they haven't redeveloped it over the years, honestly. Across the street, we do have Prada and Zegna. Right next to that Prada store, we have Gucci. Lots of private security roaming the streets here, Beverly Hills, by car and on bicycle. A lot of these stores do have their own private security standing out front. Across the way there, next to Gucci, there's Ferragamo, Patek Philippe, watches, of course. Chanel is relocating to that spot right there. Bulgari over here on the other corner. We're still on Rodeo Drive, going on to the 400 block. Coming up, there is Cartier, Louis Vuitton on the other side of the street as well. There's Cartier right here. See, lots of security at the front of most of these stores. Very slow moving street here, traffic-wise on Rodeo Drive. Much easier to walk around, much faster to walk down. We got Hermes and Vera Wang on the other side of the street, Giorgio Armani, Ralph Lauren. And this is the famous Bijan car outside of the Bijan retail shop right here. That used to be on the other side of the street back in the day. He's got his Rolls Royce out here that everyone stops and takes pictures of. Generally speaking, the rents on Rodeo Drive that these stores pay, the 400 block is generally the least expensive out of the blocks here on Rodeo Drive, with the 200 block and the 300 block being more expensive. Of course, the corner locations are going to be the most expensive. This Ralph Lauren has been here for a long time right there. That used to be Brooks Brothers on the corner up there. No longer there. We have Alexander McQueen right here. I think I'm gonna walk back down now and go to the Beverly Wilshire. So I'm on North Beverly Drive now. This is, like I said, 1 block east of Rodeo Drive. This is a lot of restaurants and retail. We are on our way down to the Beverly Wilshire. This is the corner of Brighton and Beverly. Some brands on the street are Club Monaco, Intermix, Alice and Olivia, the Nespresso store. This direction is the Cheesecake Factory. We also have Scotch and Soda over there. North Beverly Drive is probably the busiest street here in the Beverly Hills Triangle, more so even than Rodeo Drive, I would say. There's more people walking around here eating and shopping. Rodeo Drive is a lot of just walking around, some people taking pictures, but the stores here on Beverly Drive are a little bit more affordable than the ones over on Rodeo Drive. So people here are actually actively shopping. Big thing here is restaurants on the street. There's also the new Airhorn Market, very popular organic grocery store, boutique grocery store. That's just back there on my right. There's a kitchen over there. And there's one of those public parking garages right there. Those are 2 hours for free. It's a good option when you're here in town. Just drop your car off and get out and walk around like I did. And coming up on Dayton Way, and I'm gonna cross over here back to Rodeo Drive and head to the Beverly Wilshire quickly. Back over here on Rodeo Drive, passing Jimmy Choo, Versace. Coming up on the Beverly Wilshire Hotel. Walking in the lobby here, the Beverly Wilshire. There's a jeweler on the right, David Webb. They have this really nice centerpiece and chandelier right here. The front check-in desk is over here. There is the Boulevard restaurant and bar this way. Very nice bar to come have a drink at, or a quick bite to eat. There's 3 jewelers here on the ground floor. Mikimoto, David Webb, and Jason of Beverly Hills. Here are the elevators. Gonna walk into the back here. A lot of historical history here of the hotel. Some beautiful flower arrangements. Here is the Cut Lounge. This opens up in the late afternoon, I believe. And here is the Cut restaurant side, a Wolfgang Puck restaurant. It's a pretty cool old photo here at the back of the hotel. Since opening in 1928, our legendary property has been the preferred address for celebrities, royalty, and the international elite. And back through the doors here is the valet area and conference center back there. The lounge and the restaurant open around 5 p.m. I just talked to the chef briefly back there. This is an iconic hotel here in Beverly Hills. If you do make it to Beverly Hills, make sure you at least walk over here and check out the lobby area, maybe have a drink at the bar. It's not that big of a hotel. They do have this photo op here for Valentine's Day coming up. Back out onto Wilshire Boulevard. And the traffic. And this is where I parked today, the city parking structure attached to the Mayborn Luxury Hotel, formerly the Montage when it was originally built, sold a few years ago, is now the Mayborn. And that's gonna wrap it up here for me today of my tour for you guys, the Beverly Hills Triangle. I hope that you found it entertaining. If you did, please press that like button and subscribe to the channel. And remember to press that notification bell so every time I make a new video, you will be alerted. And thanks again, as always, for coming along. Hope you had fun. I'll see you next time. And goodbye to the famous palm tree lined streets of Beverly Hills.